Kill him in the next hit. God, that was painful. Now these two are going to eat my Tempest. Yes. Down you go. Good day. I'm Mike Like, and this is the Banner Saga. I keep saying Banner Saga. Banner, as in like a banner. Banner Saga. And we're picking off right where we left off. This is Stan? I can't remember their name. Stan. Anyway, we're going to meet these new guys who came in. And right here, at the docks, there's some Varl and a king, I think. Vognir. A familiar Varl. So these guys are Varl. Steps onto the docks. Oh, and by the way, if you're completely lost, catch the last episode, the first few minutes, and maybe even the intro to kind of catch yourselves up. The last episode was only 15 minutes in total anyway, or around about that. I can't remember exactly what it was. To catch yourselves up, there's a little intro that I gave at the beginning of my last episode. So anyway, we're going to get right back to it. A familiar Varl steps onto the docks. In your mind, you recall a much younger version tramping the halls of Grafheim, abundant in purpose. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Grafheim. Gods, Huben, you're looking ancient. Comes with being old. And if there is Vognir, there must be Akon. Must there? Still bleeding tributes from the poor and stupid old yaks? At what age do you lose a sense of shame? Jognir demands it. I'll take that over lingering to death in Grafheim. Speaking of, I had no sense that you were so far from home. Just returned from Arberang, in fact. Oh God. And glad for it. Akon motions to the other ships in the bay, sails still fluttering, golden wolfhead emblazoned on red. The king of men, or someone on his behalf. The king's whelp. The king's son, Ludin. Don't you know Scrivinger? We visit this capital, he visits ours. Oh, politicking. Is how you make alliances these days. Oh, that's how I clicked it. It's a miserable waste of time. Yes, Akon has it. I've almost forgotten. It's a good thing you're around, Hakon. Then you're going to Grafheim? I've had a distinct feeling I've finished my business in Strand and was heading there myself. We should caravan. We should. Give it a day. In better circumstances, I'd drink a week away, but let's just be done. Find me tomorrow at the gates. What he's trying to say is the prince is a delight to behold. Oh my. So another kind of I forget the word I'm looking for. Where is Mogir? Akon, have him find a place to put up the warriors. I'm heading up to meet the governor. A host of giants depart in his wake. You recognize a few. Others are strangers to you. Guess I'm off to find Mogir. See you in the morning, Scrivener. I'll be along. The young prince of men ambles from his ship. He brushes off his tunic, scanning the beach with low eyelids. London looks for all the world the sort of boy who grew up pulling the legs off spiders. Isn't that most boys? The long road back to Grafheim should be more interesting than most years, you think? Well, exactly, he's pulling legs off spiders, especially cruel. I see other things, but not spiders. You know, I do kind of like spiders. They catch all the stupid flies, insects around the house. Weariness suddenly settles in, and you chuckle to yourself about what an odd day it has been. One of the governor's men at the Great Hall should find you a place to sleep. Could find you a place to sleep. On the other hand, if you're going to join Vognir's caravan tomorrow, it might not hurt to share a drink with Hakon, or introduce yourself to the prince they spoke so highly of. That's sarcasm, in case you didn't notice. Let's talk to Mr. Ludin. Is this the right place? You find the prince at an inn. Guards blanket the building, including a sharp-eyed varl who must be lurking, or working. At least he's not twerking. Oh god, twerking. Sorry. A woman in red eventually waves you over and stands nearby, arms crossed. Greetings, Prince Ludin. Yes, you're with Vognir. I don't remember you. Not exactly. I've known Vognir a long time. I'll be joining you back to Grafheim with my guards. London looks up for the first time. The woman doesn't react. Why? I work for the king, carrying Tice to the capital. We crossed by chance. Oh, a tax collector. Fine company. That's sarcasm. What do you want? Just to introduce myself. No, I have a habit of recording history. I thought we might talk about your visit. Sure, why not? A viral historian? Haha. Don't you already know? Your king and mine both have been practically trumpeting it throughout the cities. I've been on the road a while, I'm afraid. London takes a deep sigh. We're tired on graces, you aren't certain. Maybe both. A formality, mostly. Vognir came to the capital in Arberang. And now we go to the Varl's capital in Grafheim to cement this grand alliance for the next age of men and Varl. Cementing? You sound unconvinced. There's no need for it, and it's damn cold up here. The Varl must be not so. I don't notice the cold so much. They got short sleeves, this guy's all bundled up. You get the sense he's struggling not to complain outright. You take the opportunity to excuse yourself. Okay. Now for some mead. And at the place I wonder what it is. Scrivener. You find an Akon in a mead house surrounded by other Varl. Strand is no stranger to Varl, but rarely sees this many. Akon waves you over. Went straight for a flagon. Flagon? Flagon? Vognir is the one who agrees to pass up a drink. Vognir is the one who agreed to pass up a drink. I wasn't invited to the governor's hall anyway. You already missed the massacre. Oh, right. Yeah, I killed some guys. Every year I make the rounds collecting taxes. Every year is the human settlements that give me trouble. No surprise. What this time? When I got here, the Great Hall was already full of bodies. We had a few more. 4 more, or 5 more, if I remember correctly. Ha, humans. I guess if you're completely lost, go watch the first episode. I guess if only I lived as long as if I only lived as long as a Yox fart, I might be desperate to make something of myself too. Hey, that's disrespectful to us Yox farts. Yox. What's a Yox? It's not too late to start trying, Hakon. Hakon let slip a little chuckle. Any Varl could recount his deeds, known as he is for cutting a swath through Dredge at Vognir's side in the Second War, and regularly since then. Down here, I'm a glorified bodyguard. You might have a point. Just another reason to get back to Grafheim. Soon enough, I imagine. You drink until the meat house becomes overbearing, then step back in the cool air outside. I bet it's not cool at all. I bet it's frosty. Time for bed. Place looks awesome. I like the snow. It's one of the reasons I'm playing the game, I guess, is Kind of near Christmas, and it's completely green here. Usually we do have snow though. So nice to play like a winter game. At dawn, you're woken by delivery of goods. At least you think it's dawn. Damn hard to tell with a sun that never moves. The governor's crest adorns the supply letters. All there, just as promised. To your mild surprise, you wonder if Eric had anything to do with that. 20 renown. Your guards take the treasure wagon down to the gates. Vognir is already here. A while later, London and his men appear, groggy and disheveled. Mogar steps forward, Vognir's quartermaster. If you recall correctly, in charge of this unwieldy entourage of warriors. You know him only in passing. He asks if you're ready to depart. We are ready. You follow Mogar and join the others. Usually the smaller doors set into the gates would be enough to enter or leave the city, but the town guards have been told to push them open entirely. They mutter something under their breath, and are best not heard. We're retards, we're friggin' assholes. Perhaps the governor expected you to draw a crowd, but there's nothing of the sort. Just frustrated, tired people. Summarize a strand well as a whole, you think. And off we go. Wow. Look how fast they're going. Oh, they got rockets up their butts. We go marching, 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 marching. We go marching. And this is sort of the other mechanic. You see here, we got supplies for 66 days. And we have 85 men and 366 varl. And like I was saying, having lots of supplies means that you have good morale. And if you start getting short, things start looking pretty bad. The caravan stops for a day. A gift, says Mogar, cracking open mead flasks, from our gracious friend, the governor of Strand. Hours pass with raucous laughter as the mead is passed throughout the camp. I'll toast to Vognir. You raise your drink, toasting the alliance between man and varl. The others join in. London's expression is like a stone wall, but others laugh at your exaggerations. Eventually, you sit down beside Vognir. Okay? Chat with Vognir. Last time I just drank a little and this stuff didn't come up. Thanks for the speech, soars Vognir. Okay. Looks like you didn't have to miss out after all. Thanks to Mogar, I thought the damn governor would never shut up. Did he give you the history of his entire family? He tried. They asked me to clean up his mess. For your benefit, turns out. I'd have given the job to you too. God, there's no joy in politics. Speaking of, what happens after this business with London? How come I got a pen and he has a big, gigantic sword? I guess I am a tax collector. Hopefully the boy goes back to Arbarang on his own, and I can take out some frustrations on Dredge or something. Or Dredge. That's racist. Starting to sound like Hakon? You don't like this life of a diplomat? Haha, don't you miss the fight, Hubin? Hubin? You down to mead instead of replying. Vognir slouches and shakes his head. There's no great joy in killing Dredge, but pretty sure this nonsense is some scheme between the two kings to force some kind of lineage. Used to be, warriors would follow you for what you've done. Is that why they follow you now? Is it? Or is it because I'm next in line? These lines are getting muddy, old varl. They've always been muddy, Vognir. Vognir stares in a campfire, lost in thought. You leave him to it. Mead! Drink the mead. You rise groggily. The campsite casually a merriment. Mogar is already kicking warriors awake when you spot Ludin stalking your direction. He sidesteps sweeping bodies. Better wake up, you nudge Vognir. You're needed. Ah, Ludin. Always a pleasure. You look well rested. That's sarcasm. Vognir releases a cage yawn and receives a hard-eyed stare in return. I long to Grafheim. Ha! Only 2 days out of Strand, you know. Come, I'll show you on a map. The last time I accidentally clicked the button off. Click the button to exit the map. Click and drag the map to look around. A portrait icon shows where your caravan is in the world. You can also click on a location to get some history about it. When you're done with the map, click the X at the bottom of the screen. So like I said, the last time I accidentally clicked on the X and then I didn't know how to get the map back up. I could only play it a little ways in just to make sure I wasn't completely incompetent and things go pretty smoothly. And holy crap, there's so many things to click on. There's no way I could click on all this stuff, so you're going to have to look at the wiki or something. I'm going to take a few minutes with this map. Man, I love this stuff. I just love history and games and enriching the setting, so to speak. So when I see you back here, I'll have read most of what's on here. Alright, so I'll see you in a bit. Okay. So a lot of this is pretty darn interesting. I love maps too. I have a bit of a geography background. And let's say it's all about war between Varl and human and pushing the dredge up in this direction. Up north. So way the heck up here. Dunny's dirt. Oh god. Whatever that is, beard. That guy's beard. Anywho. We don't have a heck of a lot of time left. So let's get through this and then we'll call it a day. We head north and east past the forts. Grafheim is far from Strand. Going to be a long march. You should have drank last night, London. Why not take the ships to... You think he wouldn't want him to be hungover? Seems like something... Their eyes move. Look how gruff he is. Why not take the ships to Scrim instead? What's the point of marching? The Silverstone Bay is called that for a reason. It stays covered in ice all year. It would tear up the longships. Too bad, though. We could have shown you all the wonders of Skersminsterst. A half-sunken city strong with dredge, Prince. Dredge and glaciers. You like glaciers? I love glaciers. I love to explore glacier. London exhales to his nose. Exhales through his nose. Explore the skies for his contempt. Oh my god, I'm bad with words. He turns and bats aside the tent flaps as he goes, barking at his company in the distance. Don't poke the anthill, Vognir. He seems no happier to be here than you. Spend a few more days with this boy, old friend. You're looking for a tall cliff top off of two. London's got a shorter wick than Hakon. Thanks, Vognir. Let's get moving. Another half day to Raedrefil. If we're lucky. God. I can't say that. Okay, camp. Camp is where you manage your caravan. During travel, you can enter camp at any time by clicking the camp button on the travel HUD. While at camp or in town, you can upgrade your allies or equip items in the hero's tent. You can pass time by using the rest tent. Resting will improve the caravan's morale. Your high morale will reduce casualties in war and affect your willpower in combat. Each passing day will use supplies, only rest when necessary. So like I said, this is where the resource stuff comes in. And last time, one of my guys was hurt, so I rested a day. This time, no such. I don't have a hurt guy. You also do a mock battle. Okay. So I'm going to cut it short here. Well, not short here. It's already been 15 minutes. Or more than 15 minutes. And this time we haven't done a whole lot. It's mostly been story. So hopefully next time we can get into a battle. Well, actually next time we'll definitely get into a battle. I'm going to do training. And I know for a fact after we get out of this screen and get into Redderfield, there is another battle. Because that's about how far I went. I only went a little bit beyond that. Hey, wow, he is huge. I bet you that's a Yox. And I really hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed me watching play this game. Sorry it's not been more action filled, but this game is story and action in pretty well equal measures. And this is what this game is all about. Sometimes you get more action, sometimes you get more story. And if you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, and leave us whatever you think, comments, questions, just say hi down in the comments. I always appreciate comments, and I'll respond to them, unless I get like a flood. I doubt I will get a flood of them. And like I said, I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. And we'll be fighting in the next one. See you later. Oh no! Keep your tires pointing forward. And I'm stuck. I think. So let's put on the parking brake. I'll show you how the winch system works. So if I get a good view of it, you go to advanced. Ooh, parking brake. Now this, oh, I could just bump it. Oh, this is the wrong angle. Oh, it might be the right angle. Boop! Yeah! There we go. I thought for an agonizing second there that that truck was going to just flip right over again. Looks like it's fine.